Hi Capricorn, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn and I channel messages from Spirit. So I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled, and I pulled 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread. So this is just a general reading. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. A few of them have come out upside down. Always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs in case you have messages there too. I also pulled one oracle message from another oracle deck. Okay, so let's get started here. Your first card that came out is the King of Swords. The message on the card is, I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Okay, so Spirit's saying, trust your ability to make a strategic decision. This King of Swords can be you or someone in your life. It can be male or female in a general reading, or the King of Swords can represent a situation. This card is all about structure, routine, someone who's very intelligent, rational, logical. He represents power, authority, strength, conversation, someone who has really good manners, is cool. He represents honesty, integrity, ethics, morals, someone who is self-disciplined, uses their head over their heart. This card is telling you to use your head. He could represent military, someone in the military, someone in law enforcement. He could represent legal matters, a judge, a father. So, yeah, this card is all about, like I said, structure, routine, self-discipline, power, authority. It's a card of being methodical and using your head, using your mind over matter, using your head over your heart. Okay? Again, it signifies logic, reason, integrity, ethics, and morals. And again, legal matters, police. This King of Swords is a mature male. But again, could be a female who's cool, self-disciplined, intelligent, honest, and strong, a deep thinker. He could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. He does not like to publicly display his emotions and prefers to use his intellect over his emotions to deal with situations. He's a great conversationalist and fiercely loyal and protective of his loved ones. He does well in structured environments and needs to have a routine to operate at his best. He can be clinical and stern. In the extreme negative, he can be a bully or a tyrant. He can be cold or distant if someone is too irrational for his liking. But generally, he is analytical and fair-minded. He takes his responsibilities seriously and is dependable and usually plays by the rules. Okay, and then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Knight of Cups. Again, this is either you or someone in your life. It could be a male or female. Know that the right person waits until I am ready is the message on the card. Okay, I know that the right person waits until I am ready. The Knight of Cups could represent a romantic proposal, an offer, an invitation. So your second card, this card, Knight of Cups, can represent what's crossing you or challenging you or what you're celebrating. So a romantic proposal, an offer, an invitation. It talks about following your heart. being swept off your feet. Someone who is warm, affectionate, gentle, caring, sensitive, creative, imaginative, diplomatic, a negotiator. Someone who represents gentlemanly behavior, chivalry. It could represent affection, dating. Someone who is psychic. So, yeah, you might be receiving good news, okay, or an invitation, or an offer, or a proposal. The news or offer he brings usually carries with them a lot of excitement. So in October, this reading today is for the month of October. You might get an offer or an invitation. You'll be really excited about it. There are the kinds of offers or news that we hope to receive. And knights are also action takers. So this card could be an indication that now is time to take action, follow your heart, or that you're about to be swept off your feet. The Knight of Cups also represents gentleness, affection, and warmth. He represents grace under pressure or diplomacy. So you may find yourself acting as a mediator in resolving any disputes or conflict. He's emotional, romantic, caring, gentle, and idealistic. Chivalrous, warm, tactful, a peace lover, a good negotiator. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well. Doesn't have to be. And then your third card is the Tower. This is a major arcana card, and it came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. The message on the card is, I surrender and know how to go forward, but maybe you're not able to do that at this time because it came out reversed. So this card is all about your foundation, the basis of your situation or foundation. It's about resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding some kind of loss. So when this card comes out reversed, it can indicate that you have narrowly avoided a disaster. You will need to learn from the experience in order to prevent the lesson from coming back around again. And it can also signify delaying the inevitable. While we would like to go through our life without experiencing hardships, they are a necessary part of life. Without darkness, how would we ever learn to appreciate the light? If you have been running from a big change because you fear the pain or heartache it will bring, this card in this position is telling you it's time to turn and face it. Avoiding it may seem like the easier option, but if you do, you'll be running for the rest of your life. Confronting it won't be easy, but it will eventually lead you to a new beginning. If you've already experienced your Tower event or this big change in your life, this card reversed warns you not to try and rebuild what you had, but seek something new and better to build in place of what was destroyed, as it was just destroyed for a reason. Now you need to let it go and focus on creating something new. It can also be a sign that you're trying to hold on to people that are no longer supporting you in the way they once did. You need to let go of them and let them go their own way so new people can come into your life. Just surrender. You know how to go forward. And then your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. And you have the Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart is the message on the card. Okay. So, again, this is either you or someone in your life, maybe someone from your past, could be male or female. The Queen of Cups is usually a mature, emotional female. She represents security, femininity, love. She's loving. She represents warmth, sensitivity, kindness, happiness, intuition, romance. She's loyal, faithful, shy, easily wounded, pretty. She represents beauty, someone who is a psychic, an empath, a daydreamer, someone who is a creatively artistic. She's inspirational. She's a healer, a listener, a counselor. She's caring, supportive, and a good mother. This card can signify a woman or women in your life who will be supportive and caring towards you. She could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This card is also a sign that you should be mindful of how you treat yourself and others, or to treat people with compassion and sympathy. She can also indicate that you may be more sensitive than you let on to the outside world, and that harsh actions or hurtful comments affect you more than you show to the outside world. This card could also indicate a tendency to daydream and a big imagination. So the Queen of Cups represents a mature female or a feminine person who is kind, caring, and supportive. Again, she could be you or someone in your life. She is sentimental, a sensitive soul, and a good listener. She is empathetic to the feelings of others. As a mother, a partner, or a friend, she is affectionate, loving, and warm. However, she can also be shy and have a tendency to daydream. She is creative, artistic, and intuitive, and appreciates beauty. Okay? Trust your knowing and follow your heart is the message with that card. And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. Your immediate future. Shh, 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 shh. It's just my little Jack Russell. You got the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana card. It came out upright. This card is all about good luck, destiny, change, karma, soulmates, decisive moments, cycle of life, fate, fortune, upheaval, chance. Okay, this card is generally an indicator of luck or destiny. It's a signifier of change. This card is letting you know big changes are coming, and they're coming soon. These changes should be for your greater good, but remember, not all change is easy, even if it's leading you to your destiny. The universe is working in your favor to help you reach your goals. Make sure you make the most of this time by focusing your intention on what you truly want. Know that the universe has a plan for you, even if that plan is not clear to you at this point. This card represents the ever-changing cycles we go through in life. We must learn to accept this process as part of living, even if it's uncomfortable at times. This trump card is also known as the karma card, so remember to be nice to people on your way up, because you may be meeting them again on your way back down. Love that. I'm going to make a note of that. I love that. Let me just think for 1 second. Oh yeah. Okay, so then the outcome that you desire most, the message on the Wheel of Fortune is, I trust whatever the universe brings me. Okay. And then your sixth card is the Knight of Wands reversed. So extra protection from Spirit. So this card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. The message on the card is, I make decisions without pressure. But maybe you're not able to make decisions at this time because you feel too pressured. Reversed, the Knight of Wands. So this is either you or someone in your life. It's it can be male or female. The Knight of Wands is someone who is arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, a daredevil, someone who is overly confident, loud, a show-off. They lack self-discipline, self-control. They're passive, fearful. There's a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of ambition, a lack of purpose. They have a chip on their shoulder. They can be violent, abusive, jealous, volatile, extremely aggressive, extremely hasty, overly competitive, domineering. This card could represent not finishing what you started or canceled travel. So maybe if you have travel plans, they might be canceled. The reversed Knight of Wands can indicate that things are not going as well as you expected, and any ventures you've taken on are likely to experience delays or setback. You may be lacking ambition, enthusiasm, or self-discipline to make your ventures a success. And you could be feeling fearful and passive when it shows up in your reading. It could also indicate that you're being overly confident or competitive, arrogant or cocky. It tells you not to be reckless or overly hasty, as it may not be the right time to put your plans in action. It can also indicate that you may be heading for a fall, so slow down and put the brakes on before it's too late. This card could also represent not finishing what you started. It could be canceled or delayed travel or sudden unexpected departures. Usually the knights are young people, like 20 to 35, and usually a male. Doesn't have to be in a general reading. They can be extremely hasty, arrogant, egotistical, reckless, hyperactive, a daredevil. They could be overly confident, loud, over the top, a show off. They could lack self-discipline and self-control. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But they could also be passive, fearful, and may lack enthusiasm, ambition, imagination, and purpose, and have a chip on their shoulder. And in the extreme negative, they can be violent, abusive, jealous, volatile, extremely aggressive, overly competitive, and domineering. Make sure you're making decisions and not letting people pressure you, Capricorn. Okay? Make decisions without pressure. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Page of Cups. It came out reversed. I am as young as I choose to feel. So extra protection from Spirit. Again, so male or female in a general reading, this is how you see yourself. Okay? The Page of Cups represents childhood issues, someone with childhood issues. They represent, in the reverse position, sexual abuse, receiving bad news, broken dreams, canceled social events, engagements or proposals, obsession, envy, jealousy, vindictiveness, someone who is emotionally vulnerable, emotionally immature, emotional wounds. They represent becoming sexually active, promiscuity, seduction, ignoring your inner voice or inner child, being obsessed with image, attention-seeking, childishness. Page of Cups, reversed, could indicate bad news. So, yeah, there's this card's about, you've received some sad news, or you will in October. It could cause you some sadness, disappointment, heartbreak, or sorrow. This card can indicate emotional instability, taking the form of obsession, envy, or vindictiveness. It can represent shattered innocence, emotional wounds or broken dreams, emotional vulnerability, promiscuity, seduction. This card can also be an indicator of sexual abuse. I'm so sorry if this resonates with you. I'm sending you a huge hug, and if you want to send me an email or just leave me a comment, or I think my email is on my community section. If not, I'll put it on there. If you want, I can help you with Reiki. I'll do Reiki for you no matter where you are in the world. I do Reiki for people all over the world to help you with healing. This card also could indicate that you have lost touch with your inner child, or that some unresolved childhood issues are resurfacing. And if this Page of Cups represents, it could represent a young person, a child, or a person who is young at heart. Someone who's overly obsessed with superficial body images while ignoring their inner emotions, or someone who engages in attention-seeking behavior, or is a bit of a drama queen or king. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then your environment card, let me just write down my email to remember to check if that's on there. Your 8th card is the 8 of Pentacles. This card represents your environment, or how others see you in your situation. So this card is all about a new job, or self-employment, or building your business. It's a card of trade, good reputation, craftsmanship, quality, expertise, hard work, commitment, dedication, concentration, success, accomplishment, ambition, confidence, financial security, seeing results, receiving awards, achieving your goals, attention to detail, scholarships, qualifications, productivity. This card indicates a time of hard work, commitment, diligence, and dedication. The effort you put in will not be in vain, as your hard work will pay off and lead to results, rewards, or the accomplishment of your goals. You are methodically working towards something you want. It may seem boring or mundane or even relentless at the moment, but you're on the brink of achieving great success. So do not give up. Whatever you do, Capricorn, do not give up. The skills that you're learning at the moment will stand to you later in life, and you will come away from this experience not only with the inner wisdom you've gained, but with a sense of pride and self-confidence from achieving your ambitions. Okay, dedicate yourself to what you believe in is the message on the card. And then your 9th card represents your hopes and fears, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. And you have the Ace of Wands. I am inspired to follow my passion is the message on the card. So this card is all about new beginnings with the Ace, receiving good news, physically starting something, having a creative spark, a new initiative, finding a new passion. It's a card of enthusiasm, urgency, accepting a challenge, having a lot of potential, talent, growth. It's a card of action, travel, excitement, getting into the game, getting fired up, spontaneity, fun, being bold and daring. It's also a card of fertility, birth, conception, and a new lease of life. Okay, so good news, new beginnings, taking action, accepting a challenge, getting fired up, discovering your potential or talent, which brings a sense of urgency and a new lease of life. You have creative spark and are feeling bold and daring. Expect fun times when this card shows up. And it could also, again, represent fertility, conception, and birth. So that's not for everybody, but take however it resonates and leave the rest. And then your future card is the Fool, Major Arcana. Came out reversed. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. This card is about recklessness, being reckless or careless or negligent, distracted. It's a card of apathy, being irrational, a lack of fun, lack of hope, lack of faith. So again, this card's about new beginnings. But it could indicate that the beginning is something that you may be reluctant to jump into. This new beginning is still coming either way, okay? This card could be an indication of living in the moment, but can also be a sign that in your excitement, you're behaving somewhat recklessly towards others. It could represent being irrational, and lack of fun, lack of faith, lack of hope. Know that you're always guided and protected on your journey, Capricorn. And then your last message is your oracle message. You never needed those wings to fly, is the message on the card. You got wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Capricorn, it seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk, and it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if you never let it out of its cage. I love that. Yeah. You never needed those wings to fly, Capricorn. Just cut all that negative self-talk out of your mind and watch yourself fly. So that is your reading. If this reading gave you any guidance or insight or confirmation, clarification, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear where you're listening or watching this from. I'm in Canada. I'm sending you lots of love. And again, I'll check and make sure my email is there. If anybody needs Reiki, I'll do it for free. I don't mind, to help you with your healing. Okay? I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages today from you, from Spirit. Take care. Bye.